Greetings everyone, Mark here, or if you're watching this on the internet, Tyler Animator. So, for school, I have to do a project on creating a government. So, this is what I'll be presenting today, in another form as an animation. So, here's the scenario. Let's say I'm on a plane with my fellow classmates, and that plane is flying to Hawaii. Let us also say that that plane crashed onto an island without any civilization. Here are some ideas I have if I were to be in that scenario and how to create a government. So, the type of government. Well, I'd probably make it a representative democracy since me and my class live in the US, and I feel as if the type of government should be kept the same as since most people will be familiar with it. And representative democracy is where we all vote on a single person to be the leader of the group, and that person will be in charge of making laws and rules. The type of jobs I would have on the island. If my government were running jobs, people would get to choose what type of jobs they want to do, and to prevent people from just doing absolutely nothing, we will encourage them by giving more benefits to those who put in extra work to help us to survive. Some benefits could be direct access to food, shelter, and immediate help if something goes wrong. As for the type of jobs, ones coming to my head are hunters, gatherers, shelter makers, cooks, and farmers. So 10 main rules I would have on the island. Number 1, people can choose what job they want to do. 2, everyone will get food. Those who work more will have better rewards. One must not hurt another, and if a victim does get hurt, they have the right to self-defense. No murder. Everyone should not have to worry about someone endangering them. No stealing. Everyone gets equipment, so there'd be no point. People may form clans to make different states, but those states must abide to the rules enforced on the entire island. No one shall be discriminated against and be given a fair opportunity to help with advancing the island. Freedom of speech, freedom of fair trial, and finally, let's all have fun and cooperate with one another. Court/punishment. Well, for court, if someone were to be found breaking the laws, and if it's not too obvious who did it, then we'll hold a trial, similar to the ones in the US. But we'll have the judge declare the verdict so we can limit bias. And for punishment, I was originally thinking about throwing them in a pit, but doing labor instead could also work, as it will help advance the island. And to reiterate my reasons, since our class lives in the United States, they'd be more familiar with the type of government I placed, which is representative democracy. The rules I have set are to benefit those who try their hardest and keep everyone here alive. It's also to discourage people from being lazy. And it's the best system in my eyes. It's my opinion, since it's familiar with people, gives the opportunity for people to choose what they want, and to make sure everyone puts in a good amount of effort to keep us alive. Instead of actually trying to contact civilization. Anyways, this is the type of government I would make if I were to end up stranded on an island. Thank you for listening. Oh, and before I go, are there any last questions? Yeah, you, in the back. Well, you see, I started animating this at 8 p.m. and as of me talking at this moment, it is 10 p.m. And by the time I'm finishing editing this and compiling everything, it will probably be 11 p.m. Say goodbye to sleep. Anyways, enjoy your day, everyone.